Guys, so I have not yet applied my foundation. I thought I would do an updated foundation routine for you guys. Don't mind the hair, I just got out of the shower and did my eye makeup already, and so before I did my foundation I was like, I should do a foundation routine because I haven't done an updated one in so long. So yeah, I've already done the first step. I applied my serum, which I used the Korres Wild Rose Serum, and then I already applied my Benefit Porefessional balm because it's my favorite primer for the foundation I'm going to show you. It's the best combination. I use the Covergirl Natureluxe foundation. It's my favorite of the moment. It has SPF 10 in it. It's just an amazing foundation, especially if you have oily skin. I really recommend it because it's a semi-matte finish, so it's nice. And then these two together are like a match made in heaven. If you want a drugstore option of this, let me see if I have it. The L'Oreal Studio Secrets Professional Magic Perfecting Base is really, really close. I did a review on this. If you want to see my review, I'll link it right over here. But this is also really similar if you don't want to shell out the $29 or whatever this is. So I've already applied that. I use my fingers with this, so it's not going to be an exciting foundation routine or anything with lots of brushes. Anyway, let's get started. You can see my acne scarring really well now, I'm sure. So yeah. I've been working on it. The serum's been helping, exfoliating's been helping. I'm actually getting really happy with my skin. So the first thing I do is just apply it in sections. I use about that much per section. And I like push it into my skin, if that makes sense. And then I smooth it over the rest of the areas. This has a really nice scent to it. I really like it. It is sheer coverage though, but it is buildable, and I'll show you in a moment. I like to put a little bit under my eyes because it is a little bit light for me. I'm sorry guys, but I really have to turn the fan on because I am like really hot. So there's a noise in the background now, that's why. And then I go back on my scarring areas and put some foundation there. I basically put a second layer over my entire skin, because when I do this, I bring it onto like my chin and my nose area. I keep my chin and nose area quite natural. I put the most coverage on the sides of my face where I have the highest pigmentation problems, because a lot of people speak to you and they look in the center of your face, around your eyes, at least I hope. They're not like analyzing your skin. Okay, and that's basically all I do for that foundation. And then I wipe my fingers off because they're like covered in it. And then what I do, and I know this is really bad, and I'm going to get a lot of people saying that's really bad for your concealer, you're just putting the bacteria and sebum back in, but it's the fastest for me. Actually, let me get my brush ready. Should have been more prepared. So now all my brushes are over there. Anyway, I take my Maybelline Superstay Concealer. It's my favorite face concealer of the moment right now because it's a liquid and it looks the most natural than like cream. You know, like the pot version. So I just put some extra coverage around my scarring. And then I take my foundation brush. I use the Flat Top Synthetic Kabuki F80 from Sigma. Sorry if I'm like not in the frame because I can't see what I'm doing because this doesn't have a viewfinder, so I'm sorry if I'm not. And then I blend that in. Now this isn't the most natural looking concealer. That's one critique I have of it. But it has the highest coverage for a liquid that I've found, so that's why I like it, but I don't recommend it for under your eyes, though I did use it under my eyes for quite some time. And then whatever's left on the brush, I just take it down around my nose and my chin to blend evenly. And my eyes, because it adds some extra coverage around my nose. And then I just take it down my chin a little bit. Then I blend some concealer under my eyes. I use the Clinique Line Smoothing Concealer in number 2, which is light. It's a little bit dark for me, but it's actually not too bad. Just put a little dot here, a little dot on the outer corner. I'm gonna try and work fast because I'm really hungry. I'm gonna like shake in a second because it's the morning time and I haven't eaten. All I've had is some Starbucks. And I need food. And then I just blend that in. I switch off with fingers because I don't want to keep adding product and getting messy, so I switch fingers to a clean finger to pat it in. I really like this concealer actually. Again, it's not the most natural. The Select Moisture Cover from MAC is more natural, but this has higher coverage than that one. So if you're looking for more coverage, if you have darker circles, I really recommend the Clinique Line Smoothing Concealer. Because it's actually pretty nice. And if you want to see the makeup I'm wearing on my eyes, I'll probably have a blog post posted of what I'm wearing on my eyes. And also I'll have the products of everything I used today listed in the description box. So if you're interested in the makeup I'm wearing. Okay, and then I set everything with a powder, which, there it is. For powder I use the Miss Taylor Kabuki from Sigma. It's very similar to the F80, but it's different. My back hurts, like in an uncomfortable position. I'm just full of complaints today, aren't I? Anyway, I use the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural in light, the lightest shade. And I tap it on the areas I concealed first. And then I'll blend around my nose, my eyes. The reason why is because this gives a higher coverage, and I, again, don't want to put too much coverage around the center of my face, mainly on the outside. Because Lisa Eldridge once said you can get away with more makeup around the outside of your face if you have less in the center. So that's the theory I go by, because all of my problems are on the sides of my face. And then I go ahead and take my bronzer, which I, of course, you all know this, the Korres Monoi Oil Bronzer. And I take my, what is this, F05, 109, whatever you want to call it, Sigma brush, and contour a little bit. And then blend it out. And again, as you've noticed, I still don't put foundation on my forehead. Probably won't until I get rid of my bangs, which won't be for a while because I like them. Just making sure I'm still filming. Use the mirror. Okay. Let's be really fast. And then I take a blending brush. You can use a 224, you can use anything you want. I use the Studio Basics brush. It used to have another end on it. I've had this forever. It's so soft and my favorite blending brush. It's really, really dense. So yeah, you can get these at Ulta. And then I'll take my MAC eyeshadow in Nylon, which is this yellow one here. It's really golden. Just get a little bit and tap off a lot. And I use this as my cheek highlight. I have more yellow undertones. A pinker highlight doesn't look as good as a yellow highlight or a golden highlight. But Nylon is absolutely beautiful as a highlight because it's really shimmery, and I mean, if you don't like shimmer, it's not a good highlight. And I take a little bit down my nose just to give my skin some glow back, because I do have a lot of coverage on. With the concealer, it adds a lot of coverage. And then that's all I'm going to do today. Sometimes I'll add my Corlista blush. It's my favorite blush. I love the smell sometimes, but I normally just leave it with bronzer, especially if I'm doing a smoky eye like I did today. I just leave it a bronzer, and that's it. So that is it for my foundation routine. I hope you enjoyed and found this entertaining. Again, apologize for the hair. It's really bad. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.